Last year I got this particular pH meter, but I couldn't use it because when I opened it, I realized that the electrode was releasing a black substance, and I informed the seller I got it from, and she told me that there's nothing wrong with it, that I should calibrate it and it is going to work. But then after calibrating it, I tried using it to check the pH of my formulations, but it was just fluctuating. I even spent close to 3 hours just to calibrate this particular pH meter before I could start using it. And even when I tried using it, I wasn't getting what I wanted. Even at some points, this particular pH meter stopped working. So I had no other option than to go for a new pH meter. So this pH meter comes with three different puffer solutions, one with a pH of 6.86, the second 4.0, and the third 9.18. For the calibration, you need four different beakers. You need distilled water and a spatula or a small spoon to stir the solution. The first three beakers will contain the solution, while the last beaker will contain only distilled water for rinsing the electrode after each calibration. So here I've already filled the first three beakers from the right, which will be for the solution with 250 ml of water each, while the last beaker with 100 ml, because I was using a small beaker, so if you're using a bigger beaker you can increase the water quantity. So yeah, I was adding the pH powder to the distilled water, and make sure that when you add the powder into the distilled water, put the empty sachets under their respective beakers so you won't end up mixing them up. After adding in the powders, make sure you stir properly till the powders are completely dissolved. So the next step is to place your pH meter into the first pH solution, which is 6.86, and wait until the display is stable, that is the pH on the pH meter corresponds with the buffer solution. Then press the calibration button for 5 seconds and release it. The display will start flashing 6.86, and you wait until that display stops flashing. Then the next thing is to rinse the electrode with distilled water and dry it with your filter paper. Repeat the same procedure for the second buffer solution, which is 4.0, and the third, which is 9.18. I couldn't capture some parts because my phone kept stopping due to low storage. Make sure that you clean the electrode of your pH meter before calibrating it with the next buffer solution, because residues from the previous solution can be on the electrode, and not cleaning it can affect the calibration. If you found this video helpful, like, share, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. See you in my next video. Bye.